just you step on that boat and or on that yacht and you instantly feel like you belong there.
They have a very unique feel to them, right? Very unique look, feel, and it's just...
Welcome to another episode of the Southern Boating Podcast. We are finishing up our series, episode 8 now, on the FLIBS preview. So today what we're going to be talking about is Tiara, Yachts, and Cobia. Now, before we get started, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Make sure to hit the notification button so you can get the notifications whenever new videos come out. And click the like button right now before you forget. And again, if you don't like it, at the end, you can take it back, you know.
Why do you always suggest that? Don't take it back. Just like us.
I'm okay with that too. That's what I prefer. But with that, I think you're kicking us off.
I am going to kick us off, and I'm going to kick us off with one of my favorites. Make exquisite boats. That is Tiara. So Tiara at the show this year is going to feature two new models. The 54EX, or EX54, excuse me, and the 43 LE. So I'll start with the 54. The EX54 is going to be 54 feet, 3 inches in length, and a beam of 15 feet, 11 inches. And what we're looking for is and I believe we actually featured this in a boat review here recently in our magazine. We did, right? And we've done it on our podcast as well. So some of the notable things that you can see on this boat are the aft cockpit module selections, which is really kind of cool, but as well as so you can get some customization right there. Then you also have 3 cabins with 2 heads. It'll sleep 6 adults. It also comes standard with a pair of Volvo IPS 950s, and that offers up a cruising range of about 290 nautical miles. Now, we've seen this. I always think that they have a unique look. It's very, very stylish. With the new one, when we featured it, obviously you can drool over the pictures all you want, and anybody will because it's beautiful. But going down to the next one, they're going to have a new version of the 43 LE that they've made some modifications to. And what they noted is it's a newly refined interior amenities alongside with a revamped cockpit. It has a private owner suite forward and a guest suite midship with a private head. So both cabins get their own head. Very, very nice, right? So when you're taking that couple along with you on a nice cruising trip, they have their own private head. Makes everything much more compatible. I mean, you don't want to have to share a bathroom with another couple, that's for sure. Yeah. What I really liked about this one is going from the salon out to the cockpit. They have the sliding door and electronically actuated glass window that opens to the cockpit. So it kind of expands that area, kind of gives it that indoor-outdoor feel. But then they also offer the feature of the rotating buffet lounge module, which is really neat. And you'll get a chance to see that. We'll get it on camera because it's really, really slick and very innovative. But then also has one of our favorite features that we always talk about is the fold-down terrace. So expanding that entertainment room in the cockpit. So it's really interesting. I'm excited to see something new from Tiara. They make unbelievable yachts. So really looking forward to getting some extra footage of this so we can show our audience, show you guys. And, that's for Tiara. That's really it.
Yeah. And I know the EX54 is beautiful because we got to see it when it was at Palm Beach.
Yes.
Right? Steve and I got to walk around on there. And yeah, absolutely. Just you step on that boat and or on that yacht and you instantly feel like you belong there.
They have a very unique feel to them, right? Very unique look, feel, and it's just when you step on them, you have that moment of wow or an awe.
That's exactly. So
I don't
know
many people that don't say that.
Yeah. So I'm excited to see the 43 LE.
Absolutely. So the next one up is something new to the United States, and that's W Yachts.
Right.
And you're going to go over that.
So we have it written as W Yachts. It's also Wisniewski Yachts is how I'm going to guess. I'm going to try to pronounce it. But I at the very least see W Yachts as like a shortened version. I actually don't know.
It's like the Americanized version.
Yeah, right? Okay. So W Yachts, you're right. Completely new to me. The W43 is the vessel that they're bringing to FLIBS, to the Fort Lauderdale International Boat Show. And if there's 2 words, I mean, technically maybe it's 3, that you want to associate with the W43, it's premium day boat, 100%. The great thing about this, and you can see it in the photo, it blends timeless aesthetics with contemporary lines. When you look at it, it's quite literally a blend of that timeless, classic, elegant look.
It really is.
And contemporary boldness. It's beautiful.
Yeah. Each time that I look at the picture, I'm drawn to it.
Yeah.
Or if I'm just in general flip to the page, like my eye is first drawn.
It instantly goes there. I want to see this in person so badly. Just from the photo, I want to see this in person. Now, it also has a stepped hull, which means, you can have excellent handling. You're going to have improved efficiency when cruising.
Mm-hmm.
The cabin is obviously going to be luxurious. They have drop-down side terraces, a full beam swim platform, plus so many more amenities that really this should be an entire episode. A true walkthrough would take hours. It's a great vessel just right off the get-go. It has that distinct design and is luxury when it comes to day boats. It is a luxurious day boat. As far as power, you have two options. You have double 400s or triple 300 Mercury outboards. So when you're thinking performance, it carries that as well, because the length overall is 45 feet 5 inches with a 12-foot 2-inch beam. So the size, that's a really comfortable size. Mm-hmm. When you're looking at vessels, that's a really comfortable size. And when you start looking at all the amenities, the cabin, the luxury that they put into it, the design aesthetics, the fact that they're running Mercury outboards, like there's a lot of elements to this that just feel like it's calling your name. Like this is where you want to be. This is the one you want to drive.
I'm with you. I'm excited to see this in person, get on board, and actually have an opportunity to look at it in further detail.
Yeah.
And kind of have one of them walk us around and capture some more footage for you guys so you can see what we're talking about.
Yes, I'm so intrigued by this vessel.
Yeah, so we'll make it a point to actually stop by and try and accomplish that.
Yeah, well, great.
So the last one of this issue is something we've already experienced. We had a day with them.
We did.
Where we got to experience some of these. Actually, all three.
I was going to say, we got to go on all three, didn't we?
But we weren't allowed to talk about one just yet, right?
Right.
So we had a little bit of behind the scenes actions. And the company that I'm speaking with and the boat manufacturer is Cobia. And Cobia has been around for a long, long time. Make excellent boats. So they're going to be debuting all three of those boats that we saw that day at FLIBS. So the first one that we'll note was the 285cc. And this boat is really designed for the angler, but as well as the family, right? So it can be a serious angler's boat, but then double down for the afternoon at the sandbar. So they say it's also good for water sport activities, which is awesome, right? Because that's really if you have a young family, that's what they're into most times, right?
Yes.
You get the energy out of those kids.
And getting out on the water, it absolutely is. It's made for it.
Absolutely. And it has a long list of standard features and optional features. So I'm going to go over a couple of them because I thought it was very interesting. But some of them being the side dive or tuna door, the bow table, the enhanced JL audio package that you can get, the Garmin Force Kraken trolling motor, which we got to experience.
Oh, yeah, that was cool. That was really cool.
And you got to see that at work, how the features on that actually can do many different things. And then a Seakeeper 1. And then the list just keeps going and going and going and going.
Yeah.
And it's amazing. I thought it was a great boat. And then the other two boats that they're going to have at Fort Lauderdale is going to be the two versions of the 265. So you have the 265cc and the 265cc Open. So they're kind of like the smaller brother of the 285. But the difference between these two is the 265cc Open is more for the angler. So you have more open areas towards the bow and aft in the cockpit. So you can get right into that fishing action. Right.
Isn't the front kind of bow seating also somewhat modular where you can kind of almost remove it to give yourself more space when you're running something
You can either remove it to give you more space up at the bow, or you can put that platform in place and have a nice casting area.
That's right.
To actually enjoy from or cast from into some of those areas that might be a little harder to get. But all three of these boats we got to experience. We spent the day out on them. I was very impressed at the time. So if you're in the lookout for a boat that's a good center console that can be both a serious fishing boat and fun for the family to enjoy, I would recommend, and you're in that size range between 28 and 26 feet, I would go look at the Cobias because it is a great package that they put together.
It really is.
I was really impressed when we spent the day on the boat. So it's one of those that
it's efficient. It is so efficient for the tasks at hand.
Absolutely. So that's our three boats today.
That is our three boats today.
So for right now, I'm James Anderson.
I'm Ian Sneed.
Make sure to come back and check us out tomorrow for three more boats.
Welcome to another episode.
I mean, just jump right in. All right, well, let's go.
I wanted to see how you would react. You don't struggle with reading silently.
You sure?
No.
I do have dyslexia, actually.
That doesn't mean you struggle with reading silently. Okay, I don't have dyslexia, so I don't know if that means that.
Sure to come back and check us out tomorrow for 3 more boats.
Yes. All right. That was fun.